Hi, my name is Chuck, and today let's help each other ascend our consciousness. In this video, I want to share with you 5 reasons why you are experiencing the spiritual awakening. But before heading there, allow me to share with you a brief story about my personal spiritual awakening journey. For a short background, I was in the Catholic seminary for 9 years and just 2 years short from finishing my degree in sacred theology. I went out in 2011 even if that year was the most wonderful year of my whole seminary life. It was an everyday celebration in the most prestigious university in the country, as my school is celebrating its 400 years anniversary. I went out with just one reason, which I thought before my awakening as immature and defiant to God's plan in my life. I told God in my prayer that since you give me free will, my choice of not pursuing priesthood is also your will. This is the best thing for an ex-seminarian. As we figure out that we are not for priesthood, our desire to find our purpose and mission here on earth continues even outside the seminary formation. True enough, He has a different plan in my life, and that is to actualize my hidden starseed mission. After going out in the seminary, I went to law school in the same university and started to venture the life of freedom that I thought I really liked. But it took me again for another 9 years to figure out that it wasn't the life that I really wanted. As I experienced the full freedom in the material world, it gives me material happiness until my life, liberty, and property were all threatened. My lungs collapsed for excessive smoking. I was sued with a wrong accusation in a hazing death case. I was buried in debt due to gambling. And those were the some ways of God to awaken my starseed soul, which had all happened after December 21, 2012 cosmic moment until my awakening in 2017. But this spiritual awakening is not only about spiritual, physical, emotional suffering. Those were just the process of purging our subconscious programming from the duality structure that we were accustomed with. So through this experience, I have learned that spiritual awakening is the initiation of my soul within my body so that I can see everything from a higher and wider perspective. Through this process, I have learned that there is only love, for all is illusion. All is illusion because we are all blocked from loving fully ourselves and other people by these controlling and limiting beliefs of fear, blame, shame, attachment, grief, guilt, and other controlling and limiting beliefs, especially judgment. It also gives me an opportunity to develop higher qualities of happiness, love, compassion, understanding, patience, honor, leadership, strength, and unity into all of my relationships. So basically, this is just a fruit of being freed from those controlling and limiting beliefs that this world is offering. I also learned how to take responsibility for everything that is happening in my life without blaming anyone. And by knowing, I became free from blaming others for my misfortunes. For there is no coincidence in life, because everything happens for a reason, and in every experience is an opportunity to learn. So these are the 5 reasons why you are experiencing the spiritual awakening. Number 1, because we are now in a transitional period to a new golden age, which was started at the cosmic moment on December 21, 2012. For your information, the Earth has already experienced 5 golden ages. These are the golden age of Mu, the golden age of Angala, the golden age of Africa, the golden age of Lemuria, and the golden age of Atlantis. Probably I will make a separate video about these golden ages. However, let's go back to number 1. You are experiencing an awakening journey, this awakening journey, because we ended a 10,000-year-long Atlantis experiment within the third dimensional consciousness, which is the duality consciousness. And this is ending now. This is why we were bombarded by war stories in the past, because we do not know who we are. We do not know that we are one, so we fight with each other. We did not learn how to care for each other because we consider ourselves separate from others. The era of the people in the Old Testament of the Bible is in the age of Aries. If you are familiar with Aries in astrology, you will know why there are many kings and leaders who assumed as God's anointed. Jesus came at the end of the age of Aries, transitioning to the age of Pisces. So Jesus is the avatar of the Piscean age. Again, if you are familiar with Pisces in astrology, you will know why many people were killed as a martyr. And these are our saints. They were killed because the people from the age of Aries, whose ego is mountain high, cannot tolerate a new perspective about God, which is not within the consciousness of their religion or belief system. However, in today's period of time, we are not only ending the age of Pisces, we are also ending the 10,000-year cycle. And not only that, we are also ending a 260,000 cosmic cycle. This is probably big. That's why we are entering a new golden civilization in the 5th dimensional consciousness. This transition is bringing a completely new frequency into the lives of every sentient being. This era come in full effect, and we cannot match its energy. I cannot imagine what will happen to our consciousness. But what I am sure is, money will lose its value because the focus of the people will be on a soul satisfaction. So that's number 1, my friend. Number 2, the reason for your spiritual awakening is because your soul chose to be here. Because you are a hero. You wanted to help other people to prepare in ascending their consciousness. And most importantly, you answered the clarion call of Mother Earth to help her in her ascension. As you progress in your spiritual awakening journey, you will gain the soul-level understanding why you came here on earth by simply analyzing your life experiences since childhood in meditation. Number 3, because in order to participate in the new golden age, you must embody a 5th dimensional consciousness. And this is the beautiful unity consciousness, the oneness consciousness, or the consciousness that Jesus Christ's message is telling us all about. The oneness consciousness. This 5th dimensional consciousness is free from all the drama and trauma cycle of life, free from limiting beliefs that emanate from the structural world. And this is the purpose of your spiritual awakening. You are being guided through your depression, your anxiety, and any negative emotions so that you can release your fear, your anger, your blame, your shame, attachment, your grief, your guilt, and your illusions, and other controlling and limiting beliefs. You are also being called to trust yourself and your higher guidance sent by God to you as you go through the process. Number 4, because we are deeply conditioned by the structures of this world. You are being conditioned to let other people pastor you about the knowledge of God, when in fact, God is already inside you. You just have to learn how to unlock that inner knowing, that inner relationship with God. In effect, there are multitude of sheep whose job here on earth is to follow other people's perspective without even asking its truth from within ourselves. You are also being conditioned to fear for your survival. Hence, you cannot get away from a job that is not giving you what you deserve. You are just living into paycheck per paycheck. You cannot attain your full potentiality for being trapped in this world's structures. And lastly, number 5, because we have lost in the way of life, as we have lost our guides. We have limited ourselves to few guides because of fear of evil, when in fact, what is evil is only our ego, which emanate from our third dimensional consciousness of duality, that when there is light, there is darkness, when there is bad and there is good. We did not realize that we are that good, we are that bad, we are that light, and we are that darkness. In history, we see that one person can kill 1,000,000 of people through war because of the ego of a leader. This is because their ego filters the beautiful messages of our spirit guides for Mother Gaia. We all know that spirit cannot build things, only humans can. Hence, as you go through your spiritual awakening, you will be filled by many angels, spirit guides, and other higher dimensional guidance to help you in your ascension process as they have helped me. So fellow starseeds and light workers who are experiencing the spiritual awakening, I congratulate you for waking up. Be patient with yourself and trust that you have all that you need in your arsenal to get through the process. Meditation is the number 1 tool. Let go of everything that are meant to be released and trust that God will fill in the spaces that you have emptied. That's all, my friends. Thank you very much for listening. And if you are new to this channel and not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the all bell notification so that you are always notified for every new video. Follow me as well in Instagram and Facebook for my daily content. This channel is dedicated to help all waking up loving souls with contents relating to 12 chakra system, spiritual ascension, philosophy, and history. With that, see you all in the next video. Much love and light. Namaste.